So it is the end of the month, which means of course favourites time. So I've got my favourites in front of me here and I'm going to talk you through them all. There is quite a lot of stuff, but there isn't any fashion this month. But yeah, I'll just get started, yeah? Yeah, let's go. Right, so I'll start with the beauty bits and bobs. I have a few lipsticks this month. So the first one I'm going to talk about is this one, which I am wearing today. It is the Kiko Lavishly Intense Lipstick, and I have the shade... Oh, how boring. The shades don't have names or numbers. It's 03. Oh wait, am I reading it upside down? No. It's 03. So I have the shade 03, which is a lovely red colour, which I've got on now. I'm back on this red lip hype. When I first started wearing lipsticks, I was obsessed with red lipsticks. It was literally all I wore. And I stopped wearing them for like a year and was on like nudes and dark lips. But the red's coming back. I can't stop wearing red lips again. This is great. It's a really nice red. It's really moisturising lipstick. It doesn't have a matte finish. It's got a bit of shine to it, which I kind of like at the moment. Glides on really easily. It's really cheap because it's Kiko. And I just like how it looks on my lips. So yeah, I'd recommend giving that a whirl. The next lipstick I got is this one, and this is another red one. This is NARS Heatwave. I've had this for a long time and I've used a fair amount of it. It's an orange toned red. It's very similar to MAC's Lady Danger. It reminds me a lot of that. It's a matte finish, feels lovely on the lips. It doesn't feel at all drying for a matte finish. It's really long lasting and I really like the shade. So that is a great lipstick. And the third lipstick is a bit of a weird one because I know in the video before I said I was disappointed with this, but I like the colour so much that I'm not actually that fussed by how drying it is, which is what I said in my previous video where I said I wasn't sure. And this is the MAC. This is one of the retro matte liquid lip colours in High Drama, which is a purpley red colour. But whenever I go on a night out, at the moment I just really like a dark lip, and this is the best colour I can get, and it is really long lasting on the lips. It's very, very dry and it is quite patchy. But I like the colour so much that I can kind of get past that. And yeah, I always like how my makeup looks when I wear this. So I'm kind of searching for something a bit more moisturising and less patchy in the same shade. If you know of anything, please let me know. But until I find something else, I'm actually getting a lot better out of this. Right, so other than lip products, I've got one eye product, and it is this. This is the Maybelline Colour Tattoo in the bronze colour, which is called On and On Bronze. I think it's got a different name in America, but here it's called On and On Bronze. It's a lovely bronze cream eyeshadow, which applies really nicely. It's really quick and easy to use. I literally just use it by itself. It's really long lasting and the colour's just really, really pretty. I've got it on today, so I will do a close-up in a moment. And I also used it in my video last week, which was a makeup routine, so you could see it in action there. But yeah, I really like that. It's really long wearing and I just like the colour, and it's so easy. So that is great. Now, moving kind of away from the makeup area and heading towards skincare, I have an eye gel, and I've not been using that this long. That didn't make sense. I've not been using it that long, so I will update you in the future and let you know if I'm still liking it. But at the moment, I think it's really making a difference to my eyes and kind of dryness under my eyes. It is the Ren Active 7 Eye Gel, and it's in a there's really quite a lot in there as well. It wasn't the cheapest because it's Ren, but it wasn't overly expensive for the amount you're getting considering how little you use each day. It's very cooling on the eye straight away. It said that it was cooling, but I didn't really expect it to be so cooling until I used it. and I've just noticed that my makeup under my eyes is increasing so much when I use this, and my eyes just feel less dry. So yeah, it's really good. My camera just cut out, so sorry about that, and I'm not sure whereabouts it cut out to, but I was going on about how much I love this eye gel from Ren. So I've not been using it that long, probably about half of the month, if that, but I'm already seeing a difference under my eyes. Obviously my opinions might change because, I don't know, something might happen and I might realise I don't like it, but at the moment I really like it. On first impressions is pretty good. Right, I have some nail polish favourites. So I've got 2 nail polishes that I literally just picked up in Superdrug on a bit of a whim because they were cheap, and I was in a bit of a strange mood and fancied like spicing up my nail polish collection a bit. I have this one here which is orange, and it's by the brand Lottie London. I'm trying to find a shade name. It doesn't have a shade name on it, but I will look it up and then I will write it in here. But yeah, this is literally an orange nail polish. I bought this and kind of thought, am I going to use this? Well, it turns out I am going to use it, and I've been using it quite a lot. But it turns out I do quite like wearing an orange nail polish. Just think it looks really cool, and I kind of brought it and I thought, oh, is this going to be a thing I like or not? It's a thing I like. I like wearing this. So I really like this nail polish. I love the colour. The Lottie nail polishes are very cheap. I got a feeling I got them when they were on sale as well. So they were, I think they paid about £3 or £4. They're so cheap. The quality isn't great because that's what you get with cheap nail polishes, but they apply so nicely. It's just that they chip. But let's be honest, most nail polishes chip. Well, actually all nail polishes chip. So if, like with a good top coat, I think they're fine. They might chip after a couple of days, but I think that does happen with a lot of nail polishes. I have another nail polish from the same brand. I've done an entire blog post on this one. I won't talk about too much, but it's the one I'm wearing today, and it is in the shade Peace Out, and I love this. It's a blue, and once again I brought it thinking, am I really going to wear blue nail polish that much? I love how this looks. I just think it's really cool, and not many people wear blue nail varnishes, and that's, I don't know, some people might see that as a bad thing, but I think it's kind of cool because not many people do it, so I'm doing my own thing and that's cool. I don't know, just like it. Next is a top coat, and this is the Sesh Feet Dry Fast top coat. And Anna from the Anna Edit always talks about this, so I thought I'd give it a go. And it is great, I'm so glad I did. It kind of makes your nails feel gel-like. It applies straight over wet nail polish, and it dries them off really quick and kind of gives like a layer of, it's more than a layer of a normal top coat. It's kind of a gel layer, although they do a gel version of this, and this is not the gel version, so that one must be pretty intense. But is intense a word to describe a nail thing? Well, I don't know. But yeah, this is really good. It makes a difference, makes putting on nail polish so much easier because they dry quicker and they last a lot longer. So this is definitely worth the money. Now moving on to home stuff, I have 2 candles. So the first candle I've got is this one, and this is a Fallen Leaves candle. I got this in M&S. It was really cheap. I think it was about £10 if not less. And this is great. It literally smells like autumn. It's a lovely autumn candle. It reminds me of like cosy nights by the fire. Not that I ever sit by the fire, but you know, that kind of thing. It's quite cinnamony and woody and just smells like a crisp autumn day. So that's really lovely. I'm really enjoying lighting this in the evenings. So yeah, I feel like it's just quite a cosy scent. My sister doesn't like it, however, so it's probably not one for everyone. The next candle is from the new Zoella Lifestyle range, and this is a Seaside Straw candle, and I love this. It's really strongly scented and was a pretty good price as well, and it just smells like the seaside. It's really nice, really fresh, but kind of salty, and yeah, it just reminds me of the seaside. I like lighting this one in the day, so I have the autumn one in the evening, the seaside one in the day. I'd recommend again giving it a smell because I'm rubbish at describing them, but I do think the title of both of those candles describe them perfectly. Falling Leaves and Seaside Straw. So with the Seaside Straw candle from the Zoella range, can we just talk about this box? So just your average box, and then it's a freaking beach hut picture. I thought that was really cool. I didn't really know what to do with the box. I don't usually keep packaging and stuff because who keeps packaging and stuff. But I feel like it's such a pretty box, and it's got like a really nice picture of a beach. It's not beach hut, is it? Beach. A beach picture. What are those things called? Beach beds. Beach. There's a beach picture on it. I thought that was a really, really nice touch to it. It shows a lot of thought has gone into the design and stuff. Another home thing I've been into this month is baking, which is really not me. I've never been into baking. It's just not my thing. But I've had a lot of free time, so I wanted to do some baking blog posts, so I kind of thought I'd give it a go. And one I've been using this book, Tanya Bakes. I've made 2 different kinds of her cookies, and they've both been really, really delicious. And the instructions are so easy to follow, and the book is so well set out that I actually enjoy baking, and I didn't enjoy baking. So yeah, she made it enjoyable from the book, and yeah, I think it's just really a beautiful book, and everything's made really simple, so if you're not into baking you can do it anyway, you don't need to worry. And I've also baked some brownies. I didn't bake them from the book, I baked them from a video which the Anna Edit did on salted caramel brownies, and they were also delicious. So yeah, I'm a changed person. Bacon, who would have thought it? Right, so I have some stationery bits and bobs. Firstly, I have some pens. I know, exciting stuff. Pens! I bought this set of pens ages ago in John Lewis, and it's really cheap. I think it was literally like £3. 10 colours, and they're all double-sided. So you have a fat side and a thin side, and they've got pretty much every colour you need. And I've just been enjoying colour coding everything I've been doing with these pens. Writing my to-do list and colour coding it because I'm that kind of person. So yeah, they're great, and yeah, they were really cheap, and they've got 2 sides to them, thick and thin, and good colour range. So like those. Stationery thing I got is another thing from the Zoella lifestyle range, and it is this one. This is a little stationery book. On the front it says she believed, oh no, it doesn't say that. It says she designed a life she loved, and inside, I'm going to cover that up because I've actually got writing on. Actually, let's just do that. Right, so inside, on one side you have this, which is post-it notes. You've got 4 little post-it notes, one with an arrow, an orange ASAP, an exclamation mark, and a note to self to write your own wishes on. And then you've got a little list to write big plans on, which is perfect for to-do lists. And then on the other side you have this. And this is a little calendar for the week. So you've got hello Monday, hello Tuesday, all the days. And then you've got, they're set into night and day. And then you've got highlight of the week and next week's goals. And I just think this is perfect. Firstly, it's so cute, and you can get so organised with this because it's just got everything you need in it for organising your life. Got a little calendar, got your little post-its, it's all there. It's really compact so you can fit it in your bag. I like the big plans list because I like to write to-do lists which aren't too long, but it's just a nice place to put them. So I really like that. I have another book to show you, and it is this one. This is by Emma Gannon, and it's called Control-Alt-Delete, How I Grew Up Online. And I have fallen in love with this book. It's great, it is hilarious. I think it's one of the only books which has ever made me laugh out loud, is so funny and is so well written, and Emma has so many good points. I've still got a chapter left to read. I'm going to finish that today, but it's one of the best books I've read in a long time. I really recommend it. I'm going to write a full review on my blog once I finish the last chapter, so keep an eye out for that. It goes on nicely to my human favourites. Emma Gannon, the author of this book, being one of them. I have become a little bit obsessed with Emma, and she probably thinks I'm a massive weirdo because I always tweet her. I'm sorry, Emma, but I just think you're great and I can't help it. I love her podcast, which has the same name as her book, Control Alt Delete. She's always talking to really inspirational people on her podcast, and it's always a really good conversation, and you hear about a lot of people who are doing interesting stuff. It's great. Alongside that, I read her blog, which is, I'm not sure what it is, but I will link it. I think it's just her name, and I'm not sure if it's .com or .co.uk. And she's a great writer, and she sends out a newsletter every Sunday, and I love it. It's so nice to sit down with a cup of tea and just read her newsletter. And yeah, it's the one email I like to get. So she is great, and I'm sorry if she thinks I'm a stalker. I've got quite a few on the people favourites section. I obviously just love everyone at the moment or something. So there's another blog which I am really enjoying, and a blogger, and that is Liv Purvis from whatoliviadid.com, I think it's .com. And her style and her blog is so nice. I want to dress like her, but she wears such cool stuff that I'd never even think to put together, and she always looks amazing. The photos on her blog are amazing. I think her boyfriend takes it. Photos on her blog are amazing, and yeah, her blog is just good. I just really appreciate her existence and her blog. YouTube wise, there have been two YouTubers that I have been loving, and one of them I've not watched much of before. The other one I probably mentioned quite a few times. Firstly, Hannah Witten. She's the one I've not watched much of before. I heard her on Emma's podcast and decided to watch some of her videos, and she does drunk advice videos, and I've never really been, like, when I've seen like drunken YouTube video titles, I've always thought, is that really cool? Like, do you really want to be filming drunk, and is that the message you want to give across? I was wrong. These are great. So she basically has her mates round, and they get drunk and they give advice. They ask on Twitter if anyone's got any problems and they need advice. And the thing that I like about the videos is a lot of the advice they give is actually good advice. Sometimes they do just go off on giggling fits and completely go off the question and, you know, act like drunk people. But it's so to the point that it's hilarious, but it makes sense. Someone will be like, I'm trying to think of an example. Someone will be like, I didn't like my job. Just get a new one. Like, drunk people give better advice. Probably not better, but more honest. And yeah, it's really funny. It's hilarious. So I'd recommend watching that if you want a bit of a laugh, or even if you want some advice. The other YouTube favourite I've got is Arden Rose. I have become obsessed with Arden again. I also really like her Snapchat. She's one of the people on Snapchat I really enjoy watching. But yeah, I think she's really cool in general. I like her YouTube channel, and she's just so herself, and she's so extroverted and confident, and it's really cool to see that. And yeah, she's just cool. I just like her. So she's another. And now all I've got left is music and TV, and I just have one song for music, and that is James Arthur's Say You Won't Let Go. I love that song. Simple. I just think that's a really good song, and I'm so glad James Arthur is back in the music world. And TV, well, not TV, Netflix. Because I like to waste my time, have started watching Pretty Little Liars from the start, even though I've already watched the entire series. But the last series was so good that I didn't want to stop watching it. So I thought, if I watch it from the start, I can refresh everything and then I get to watch the last series again, which is amazing. So my obsession with Pretty Little Liars is basically back and stronger than ever. I am obsessed with it, even though I know what happens. There's so many things which I forgot about and I'm really enjoying watching it again. I'm not going to try and explain what happens because I probably won't do the series any justice. Basically, a lot of blackmailing. But I recommend watching it. I will say the first series isn't so great as the rest. You need to get a few series in for it to get really good. But it is good. So, yeah, watch it. So, that is everything I have been enjoying through September. I hope you all had a great month. And if you tried any of the bits which I've got here, let me know what you thought, if you agree with me. And I'd love to hear what you've been enjoying this month too. I would really appreciate it if you enjoyed the video, if you liked it and subscribed to my channel. I try to upload videos every Sunday at 7 PM, so if you subscribe, they will go into your subscription box and you will be able to watch them, and I will be very happy that somebody's watching my video. So I hope you enjoy the rest of your day and I will see you very soon. Bye!